Take all this money I make in the trap and invest it in rap. Leave out the kitchen and go to the booth and go lay me some tracks. Drop me a tape and then go hit the streets and go make me some stacks. When I'm spitting, all the hustlers hear it. I was born with a hustler spirit. Every day I'm just living my life, and you guaranteed to die if you touch it, come near it. But on the real, I'm just trying to.
It's your man Rockstar P, aka Rocky Luciano, aka Rocky Luther King Jr., aka I ain't even going up, but I'm still on the guest list. And right now I'm holding it down for allflamers.com. And you already know who I'm here with right now, man. If you watch DVDs, if you was into YouTube, listen, I ain't gotta keep talking. The cartel is in the building. AMH.
Look, let me
That's
tell you
your high.
Let me tell you something about Peter. He been doing this shit for so long.
It's a little something.
No, ain't no little
He's
something.
ain't no little something.
He was on another fucking whole thing before.
Urban
this.
Expressions.
Urban Expressions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's like, I was mad at All Flamers for a minute. Because I feel like they abandoned us.
All Flamers did abandon us. That's why I had to come and try to save it, because the city needed it.
I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, the city needed it, man.
Like
so
that was like a major part of helping us. Like
yeah, absolutely.
And when I dropped new shit, they was like one of the first people I sent my shit to. So it was like, for y'all just to abandon us like that, man, y'all gotta make it up to us, man.
Yeah, no. So
and
this
I
is set the record
for
straight.
coming out and
Set the record straight. It's under new management now, so you know we
man.
back in full effect. And of course we had to get an NH, and I mean,
no, man, you already know.
So you know it's been a little second before we seen you. I mean, now you going hard. You know what I mean? We working. It's 11 o'clock. It's a Friday night, and we in the studio right now.
It's normal now.
This is normal
before.
So why wasn't it normal before? What happened, man? Because you gotta remember, man, like you was like one of those guys, like when like YouTube like really first started popping, and like people like started gravitating to it, like watching people like Philly rappers rap. Like Philly rappers was like the main people that really got it YouTube popping. Like they got everybody from every city trying to rap on YouTube.
They know.
You was one of those guys.
When I go to other cities, they tell us.
They do.
They give their props. You know what I mean? They give their props. They tell us. You know what I mean?
Not true. No, true story. I was actually in California one time, and I was playing some Young Guns. And they was like, no, who that? I'm like, no, State Property. They're like, State Property? Who State Property? I'm like, you don't know State Property from Philly? It was like, no, I know Reed Dollars. I know NH. I know. They started naming everybody, all the.
Cause you gotta remember, when the prop was doing it, it wasn't no internet.
Yeah, right.
Like the internet can get your music through the whole world with no distribution.
Right.
That is distribution.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The prop didn't have that. So when we caught it at a good break. It was a good break. So we caught it. So now everybody was on the YouTube thing. You know what I mean? So it was like we caught it right at that time. So everybody was grasping to it. And it was a lot of controversy with the Philly rap shit.
Right.
So nothing sells like controversy and sex. So people was tuned in. These young hungry niggas, they hungry as shit. They look like they starving and they just going at each other like that. People like to see that type of shit.
Did you at that particular time, was you aware that you had like fans, like people that really was like checking for you? Like
no, because I wasn't traveling, bro.
See,
I was a Philly
at the time, my little brother put me on to you. He was like, no, you know NH? I'm like, no, I don't know NH. He was like, you pulled it up on YouTube and showed me you, and like really was like vouching for you. Right. Like, did you really knew at the time it was really like that with people?
In Philly, in the tri-state. Not until I started going to Miami, motherfuckers like, I know you, even if it's from YouTube. When I started meeting celebrities, they like, I know you. You know what I mean? I know who you is. I seen you before. You know what I mean? That's when I realized. As a kid, I ain't really realized. Like, you know what I mean? I was stuck in Philly and might go over New York every now and then. So I knew they knew me, but like when I started going to like different cities far out, and they was noticing, I'm like, all right, yeah, this shit is deeper than what I thought it was. This shit real, you know what I mean? So that's when I knew, when I left Philly. Because I always kind of had it in Philly, you know what I mean? Like, Philly support was already supported. I feel like I don't feel like Philly support Philly. I feel like Philly support was already supported, and I can honestly say like through my career I always had support from niggas.
Right.
Like I had state property niggas come like back then when I was a kid helping me out. I was working with Meek. I had Gil, all them top niggas in the city helping me out. You know what I mean? So a lot of niggas don't got that. So that's I feel like I had it, you know what I mean, early, so niggas looked out for me. So that's how I feel like that shit turned out like that. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? So it was like I caught a good break. I was one of the, I ain't get a deal yet, but I caught a good little break early.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So, you was one of the, you one of the few people that survived from the DVD era to the YouTube era to the now, like, straight social media. Like, you got hot in the streets. Yeah, I mean, now you can get hot on the internet. Which one you think is like better for the actual music itself, like the streets wise, or like where you can just get hot on the internet? Like, which one you think is easier?
Internet, and that's Mark can tell you. That's all I care about is the internet, man. You make money through the internet. You know what I mean? Ain't no money in the streets for real. Like, ain't no money out here.
Now, people say that, but now that the thing is about that, now it's tons of people that get hot off the internet, but you don't really know them. You just heard their songs a lot of times, and it's catchy, and then they don't stay around because nobody really knows them. They didn't put in any footwork. Now, let's say if you pop tomorrow, everybody in Philly already know, like, oh yeah, and that used to be, Touch Money, do a DVD, like they have a story to talk about.
Right.
So with you knowing that, you would still do like strictly internet thing.
Yeah, because that's the new everything. Everywhere you look, people was on the internet. Everywhere, little kids. My daughter know how to work the phone.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I see people on the bus, they on their phone. I see people driving, they on their phone. I see my mom got an Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
Like, everything is computerized now. You can make all the money that these niggas is making off the internet if you got your business right. You know what I mean? You don't even need a deal. You can eat off the internet if you got your business right. So the best thing I can say is through the internet. They giving out digital distribution deals on the internet. I mean, like niggas ain't even trying to give a nigga a deal. Like, I mean, at all, niggas ain't trying to help niggas at all. Like, the best way right now, after I sit back, and I like you said, I survived through that era, and I'm still here in this era and relevant. I would have to say it's the internet. Everything is the internet. The reason that all this shit is going on, the beefs, everything, the people getting exposed, everything is coming through the internet. Like you gotta learn how to work that internet. You gotta be up on top of that internet, man. Like that's where your numbers at. Like when you go on them labels and shit, people want to see numbers, man.
Right.
They want to see, if you can get a crowd behind you. They want to see numbers. A nigga can tell them all day, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. Like, them numbers is what count, you know what I mean? So it's like, the internet is like, that's all I'm on right now, working on. Like, you know, I still hit the streets, though. I ain't gonna lie, I just hit the streets with the CD. And I did good, though, you know what I mean? I did pretty good off the CD, you know what I mean? Right. So it's like, you still can do it, but this shit right here, this is another level, man. This internet shit is another level, man.
Man, like you said earlier, you said you fell back for a minute. You know what I mean? Now you back, hustling hard for it again. What made you fall back? Like I just said, like you was known, you was hot. You know what I mean? Then you just fell back. Like, what happened?
All right. Man, this one real life hit you.